It's a story you hear often in our part of the country, small towns with vanishing businesses and empty storefronts. This week, scholars from around Indiana met to discuss the issues facing rural communities in the state and look for solutions. It was all part of the state's annual Rural Summit held at Indiana State University. News 10's Joe Ostrowski attended part of the summit, and he joins us now with more. Joe, what can you tell us?
Patrice, it's no secret that the makeup of rural communities is changing. Scholars say that the population in rural Indiana counties is getting older, and numbers from the U.S. Census Bureau show that fewer people live in rural counties. But speakers at the summit say those figures just don't tell the whole story. They say, for example, that many counties that once were rural have become urban as suburbs have grown and new housing developments have moved in. And they say even areas that are still rural are growing, even if they're growing more slowly than they once did.
I would argue that if we do not focus on rural Indiana, the state cannot prosper because rural Indiana and metropolitan Indiana are linked. If rural Indiana does not succeed, the metropolitan areas will not succeed in the long run as well.
Now, Patty has pointed out several problems that affect many rural communities. Among them, rural students are more likely to drop out of high school than their urban counterparts and, on average, score lower on tests like the SAT. Many small-town businesses and industries have gone out of business during the recent recession, and many rural counties don't have enough doctors and medical specialists for their populations. Those at the summit also discussed solutions to these problems, like using technology to help urban doctors reach rural patients. Patrice, back to you.
Good idea. Thank you, Joe.